Stick around, because we're about to put these two zodiacs head to head in a cosmic clash like no other. Who needs exit polls when you've got astrology? By the end of this, we'll crown one zodiac champion. And hey, this might just be the most accurate election prediction yet. Alright, let's dive into the mystical world of Gemini. The zodiac's equivalent of a split-screen multiplayer game where the rules change every 5 minutes. Represented by the twins, Gemini is famous for being charming, versatile, and quick-witted.
Everybody, so we look nice and handsome and thin.
Beautiful.
Perfect.
Young.
Naturally, this explains a lot about Donald Trump, who can switch from handshakes to Twitter rants faster than a shooting star. As an air sign, Geminis are social butterflies, or in Trump's case, more like a tornado that leaves everyone talking. They are notorious for talking circles around anyone, even themselves. Remember when Trump said,
"Nobody has more respect for women than I do. Nobody."
And followed it up with countless not-so-respectful comments?
Is to replenish the Social
Such a nasty
Security
woman.
Trust Fund by making sure that we have sufficient.
Classic Gemini, contradictions galore. One day he's building a wall, the next he's handing out pardons like Oprah gives away cars. But hey, when one strategy doesn't work, Trump's Gemini nature allows him to pivot. If at first you don't succeed, just come up with a new slogan. Geminis are clever and strategic. Trump knows how to work a crowd, using his wit and humor, sometimes intentional, sometimes not, to keep people entertained. Whether you love him or you can't stand him, his rallies are never boring. Speaking of entertainment, Geminis thrive on attention. Trump's mastered the art of keeping all eyes on him.
Since you are attacking our news organization, can you give us a chance?
Your organization
You
is
are attacking
terrible.
our news.
Whether on a debate stage or during one of his many scandals, his Gemini charm keeps him in the spotlight, often by design. However, Gemini's duality can make them unpredictable. Trump's Gemini nature is like watching two different people run the same Twitter account. Will he tweet something presidential or call someone Sleepy Joe again?
When somebody says something about me, I'm able to go bing, 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 and I take care of it.
You just never know. And we can't forget Gemini's lack of patience. If things don't go Trump's way, expect a fiery press conference. Geminis aren't known for sitting quietly.
You know, I'd like to do the trade
It has to do
questions,
with the other
right?
headline in the news, which is the
I know,
Kavanaugh
but
nomination.
how about talking about trade, and then we'll get to that. We'll do that a little bit later.
Do you think the trade,
Anybody have a trade?
Do you
Go
think
ahead,
your trade
please.
deal will pass through?
They like to stir the pot until it boils over. In summary, Trump's Gemini traits give him charisma, quick thinking, and the ability to juggle multiple personas at once. But his unpredictability, that might be both his greatest asset and his biggest downfall. Now, let's shift to Libra. Ruled by Venus, the sign of diplomacy, balance, and, let's be real, taken an hour to decide whether or not to buy that sweater. Kamala Harris is a classic Libra, which means she is all about fairness, harmony, and avoiding conflict. Or at least looking graceful while sidestepping it.
He said he's
a
going to
year.
repeal the Trump tax cuts.
Mr. Vice President, I'm speaking.
Well, wait,
I'm speaking.
it'd be important if you said the truth.
Libras are natural diplomats, and Kamala is no exception. She exudes that calm, collected vibe that makes you think she could broker a peace summit while hosting a brunch. Where Trump's Gemini energy thrives on chaos, Kamala's Libra approach brings calm, like someone who refuses to raise their voice even if the house is on fire.
And this is a moment where we can and must come together as Americans.
However, indecisiveness is a Libra's kryptonite. Libras hate making decisions, which means Kamala might take forever to settle on a policy, or even choose a snack at a campaign event. Universal healthcare? Or these really cute cupcakes for the press? Tough call. But Libras are also strategic. They carefully weigh both sides before making a move. Kamala's calculated approach makes her the perfect politician in today's climate. She maneuvers through debates like she's playing chess while everyone else is playing checkers. The downside? Sometimes she is so busy balancing pros and cons, she might miss the moment entirely. Like all air signs, Libras are social butterflies. Kamala's charm is off the charts. Whether on stage or in an interview, she has warmth and makes people feel like they're chatting with an old friend. This energy can win over voters quickly, unless they ask her opinion on an issue, and we're back to weighing every possibility under the sun. Libras also create justice and equality. Kamala's pursuit of fairness shines through in her policies and her time as a prosecutor. She's not one to shy away from making things right.
Has the President or anyone at the White House ever asked or suggested that you open an investigation of anyone? Yes or no, please, sir?
even if it takes a little longer to get there. Kamala's Libra traits make her charming, thoughtful, and fair. But if she's not careful, indecisiveness could leave her standing in the middle of the road, unsure of which direction to take. Now it's time for the main event. In one corner, Gemini, the fast-talking, unpredictable storm that is Donald Trump. In the other, Libra, the diplomatic, endlessly deliberating Kamala Harris. Let's pit these two cosmic forces against each other and see which sign has the political chops to win. Communication skills first. Both Gemini and Libra are air signs, so they're conversational masters. Trump's Gemini style is rapid fire, like watching someone throw spaghetti at a wall to see what sticks. He'll say anything for a reaction, and usually gets one.
In Springfield, they're eating the dogs, the people that came in.
Kamala, as a Libra, plays the long game. Her communication is thoughtful and coherent, but sometimes a little slow to react in the fast-paced world of politics. Winner, Gemini, for sheer speed, though Libra wins in quality if you are patient enough to wait. Next, decision-making. Gemini's adaptability is perfect for quick pivots, but not for consistency. Trump's decision can come out of nowhere, often contradicting his last stance. Kamala, on the other hand, is the queen of balance. Maybe too much balance. Her indecisiveness could be a problem in making split-second choices.
And this former president.
Winner, Gemini. Better to make a decision, even if it's the wrong one, right? Leadership style. Trump leads with charisma and force of personality. He walks in, takes over the room, and leaves everyone wondering what just happened.
I'll be giving a news conference at 2:30.
Kamala's Libra approach is more subtle, preferring diplomacy and negotiation over force. In modern politics, chaos, Trump's Gemini unpredictability might give him an edge. Winner, Gemini, for sheer impact, though Libra's more measured approach might be better in the long run. Appeal to voters. Libra is all about charm and connection. Kamala's warm energy can win over voters quickly. Trump's Gemini charm, on the other hand, is much more polarizing. People either love him or, well, not so much.
We have losers. We have losers.
Winner, Libra. Kamala's balanced nature appeals to a broader audience. Finally, longevity. Gemini's restless energy can lead to a burnout. Trump's unpredictability might dominate the news cycle, but can it sustain long-term leadership? Libras are patient and methodical. Kamala is built for the long haul. Winner, Libra. Steady beats erratic in the long run. So, after pitting Gemini and Libra against each other, who is more likely to win the election based on their zodiac sign? Gemini brings chaos, unpredictability, and the ability to throw everyone off balance. Trump's Gemini traits give him power to dominate headlines, control narratives, and make snap decisions, often with no filter.
He put glasses on so people will think he's smart.
His adaptability allows him to pivot when things go wrong, but that same unpredictability could be his downfall. On the other hand, Libra is the master of diplomacy and charm. Kamala's calm, composed approach makes her seem presidential, even in high-pressure situations. But when it's time to make a tough decision, her indecision could hold her back. Her methodical approach may take longer, but it's steady and reliable, offering a path to long-term success. Before I give you my final verdict though, please pause the video and let me know in the comments. Are you Team Gemini or Team Libra, and why? So, who's the winner? Well, if we're taking short-term impact and shock value, Gemini has the edge. Trump just knows how to dominate a room and a Twitter feed. But for a long-term, sustainable leadership approach, Kamala Harris probably takes the win. Her balance, patience, and people-pleasing nature make her the more stable choice in the long run. If you enjoyed this astrological showdown between Donald Trump and Kamala Harris, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more zodiac battles. Until next time, adios.